former professional football player Bill Ferrario, and I had a career protecting quarterbacks in Green Bay and Madison. Now, when I need protection, I turn to the professionals at Marshfield Insurance. They help protect my home, auto, and business from disaster. With over 30 A-rated insurance companies to choose from and 24 agents, they're conditioned to give you great coverage at great rates. Plus, I keep them in tip-top shape. Let's go, premium boy.
It's really necessary.
No, but it sure is fun.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Hi, I'm Andrew from US Cellular's Northside Computers, and today I'll be showing you a phone that puts money in your pocket. Right now, if you get the Samsung Galaxy A12 on our prepaid plans, it'll give you $40 cash back in your pocket. $100 phone with a $140 promotion tied to it, I think that's a great deal. So if you have any questions, you can stop on down at 907 South Central Avenue.
Forward being a mutual, it's a great opportunity for customers that bank with us because it allows us to make decisions for the long term, for our community, for our customers, and for our employees. We're not driven for profit as most companies are, so we can make decisions that are good for our communities, our employees, and our depositors, and that's very unique.
Hi, this is Jason Miller from US Cellular and Northside Computers. We're currently celebrating our 25th year of doing business here in Marshfield. All the money that has been spent here is spent at other establishments that we do business with. We employ local people. We've sponsored numerous North Youth Apprenticeship programs and sponsored sporting events and other things of that nature. Of all the places you could purchase a cell phone or a computer from, we want to thank you for doing business with us.
Did your current internet service provider break your heart? Do your kids no longer come over because of your slow Wi-Fi? They might, and that's on you. However, we're sure that this Valentine's Day you can fall in love with one of our new 5G routers. Right now, our coverage is spreading faster than COVID, so you'll be sure to get service in the middle of anywhere. If you have any questions, you can stop on down at 907 South Central Avenue and pick yourself up a new router.
ProVision partners. Provision Partners Cooperative is local and in your community, employing your friends and neighbors. We provide local, reliable, and affordable LP gas from a reputable supplier. Rain or shine or snow, Provision Partners is here for your LP gas needs. As an industry leader and partner in your community, we take pride in what we do. When you purchase from Provision Partners Cooperative, you're getting a quality product while supporting your local community. Call Provision Partners Co-op today to make the switch and set up your next delivery. Or visit provisionpartners.coop for more information.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right. We're ready for some great Northern Conference basketball action here from Medford, Wisconsin. You're watching tonight's game through Sports on Focus with my producer Neil Hodgen. I'm Matt Wenzel, and we're glad to bring you another edition of high school basketball here. A little bit of a couple events here tonight, or I should say one for sure, but this is a revenge game for the Raiders tonight, Neil. They're looking to avenge a 55-49 loss earlier this season in a game where the Medford defense forced 25 turnovers, and yet the team that's forced 25 turnovers didn't win. Not very often you see that. So I know, talking to some of the guys before the game, a lot of those guys are saying this game we were looking forward to for a long time. It's a conference game. You always want to get those big conference games, and in fact, when Rhinelander beat Medford, they snapped, I believe it was the 35 or so game conference win streak that dated back to the 2018-2019 season. Wow. So 2 straight undefeated seasons for the Raiders is ended at the streak, or at the expense of the Hodags. Now the Hodags had a close loss to Mosinee on Friday, and they're looking to kind of get back in rhythm as Coach Lemons will look to get his guys going again. They're led by senior Jackson Smith, the UW Superior commit, as long as some guys like Jackson Zettler, Caleb Osikis, some other guys in there. Ty Welk will look to make a contribution for the Hodags. But also, Neil, we have a big milestone tonight. We have Logan Baumgartner, only a junior too, is 4 points from his 1,000th career point, and you will see once he hits that milestone, we will have a little bit of a pause and play for you to see that, as this Raider Hall is full tonight, as the school's fight song being played. Construction theme song here tonight, or excuse me, the construction theme for the student section. So it's energetic here. Neil, are you ready for some basketball here tonight?
I'm ready. It is packed. It is loud. I couldn't ask for a better atmosphere here for some Tuesday night basketball.
Absolutely. This almost feels like a Friday night game, too, when some of those Friday night games get energetic. But we'll take it over to the PA announcer, Bryce Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raider Hall for tonight's basketball game between the Rhinelander Hodags and your Medford Raiders. We'd like to extend a special welcome to our guests from Rhinelander. We appreciate your efforts in supporting your team and traveling to join us this evening. The Medford High School, the Great Northern Conference, and the WIA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand to remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem by the Raider Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Trevor Kent. Senior number 2, Jackson Smith. Senior number 4, Alex Huff. Senior number 22, Caleb Osikis. Senior number 24, Ryan Jameson. Senior number 32, Jackson Zettler. The Hodags are coached by Mr. Derek Lemons.
Right, starting lineups here, ready to go. Adam Brzezinski from the Wausau area, Sayre Jackson from Marathon, and Connor Ellenbecker from the Athens area are your officials for this evening. So Logan Baumgartner coming into this game with 996 career points, could be the 9th player in Medford Raider history to achieve 1,000 points. And, Neil, the first one since, well, last year, when 2021 graduate Peyton Kuhn eclipsed the 1,000-point mark on well to his way to becoming the school's all-time leading scorer. And here's the thing, Neil, he's only a junior. And he's also got 6 regular season games left, I think, this year. And, of course, depending on how far Medford goes in the playoffs, he can surely add on to that total. Of course, staying healthy, getting better, Logan can for sure easily pass the #1 spot held by Kuhn. As the opening tip is won by Baumgartner over Zettler. And Joe Sullivan will look to go to work here for the Raiders. In their 5-out offense for Coach Brown, up top to Harabi, out to the wing to Brigham Kelly. Flare over to Harabi, he'll look to drive, shoots, and that a friendly roll for Tanner Harabi, and the Raiders are on the board first. Tanner Harabi coming off last Thursday a career-high 34 points against the Anago Red Robins. Only a sophomore Harabi, so he will look to do a lot of the scoring with Baumgartner next year and help fill the scoring void after the graduation of this year's senior Joe Sullivan. Inside now to Zettler. Zettler looking double team, looking to kick out to the wing now. Up top, back to Smith. Over on the wing, 2. Ryan Jamison, the 3 is back iron. Rebound by Zettler. He's trapped. Out top to Smith. Smith will take the 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Baumgartner. As Baumgartner will look to bring it up. Passes over to Caleb Gooden on the side. Joe Sullivan will pop up top. Over to the wing now, near side to Baumgartner. Baumgartner up top now to Brigham Kelly. He'll look to swing to Sullivan. Baumgartner up top, he'll hit the 3. It's good! And Logan Baumgartner now 1 point away from the 1,000 career scoring mark. And Raider Hall is packed though, Neil. It's a big accomplishment for any high school athlete.
Everybody wants to be here to see the 1,000-point scorer, the maybe eventual all-time points leader get his 1,000th points. So
absolutely.
Exciting time.
Already, I think a lot of people think one of the best players to come through. And over into the corner now. The fake, the 3 there by Alex Huff off the mark. Zettler with another offensive board, and he will draw the foul. Hodags will retain possession.
He's been beating and banging down there early.
He's probably got 2 or 3 offensive boards already.
Yep.
And Brigham Kelly will get the call for the foul. In there to Ryan Jamison. He will look to kick it back out. Oh, he traveled just before he could look to hit Ozikas on the back cut, and that'll be a turnover on the Hodags. Well, we could see history right here, Neil, depending on what we see here, as Sullivan will bring the ball up. Brigham Kelly up now top to Harabi. Harabi will look to drive. He'll take it in himself. Off the backward, tough finish, and good. 7-0 start here for the Raiders as Harabi now has 4.
Tanner Harabi's not about to let the spotlight go away from him.
Absolutely. Harabi, only a sophomore, will be maybe the 10th player to hit that mark for the Raiders. Loose ball there. Rhinelander will retain. Jamison tried to get a little bit of a dribble handoff to Jackson Smith. Now, a lot of the attention for the Medford defense will be on Jackson Smith. Smith, a very crafty guard that can score from inside and out.
Did you say UW Superior commit?
Correct, yep.
Awesome.
So Coach Lemon's another one from the coaching tree. Shout out to former JV2 assistant coach for the Hodags, Jason Kramer, who's watching this game from Rhinelander. As that pass by Olzikas is tipped by Baumgartner, and Rhinelander will retain.
Baumgartner using his length there to cut off that baseline and prevent the pass from going to the corner.
And Baumgartner could grow yet. His dad's about 6'4", so just a shade under his dad's height. As the inbound is Zettler now, he'll look to take it back out. Brigham Kelly harassing him up top. Back up top to Olzikas. Now back to Alex Huff. Huff will dribble it back out. Up top to Jamison. Jamison to the near wing, now to Jackson Smith. Smith hesitates, looks to bring it back. Baumgartner harassing him. Ball's on the floor. Whistle blows, and they're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay here. Coach Lemons is not liking the call there.
Jump ball, possession, Rhinelander.
I think Coach Lemons might have wanted a foul there, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah, he was screaming halfway across the court at Adam Brzezinski over here.
And a lot of these refs and coaches know each other, so it's all kind of the coaching routine. Everybody kind of knows their specifics. As Alex Huff with a nice cut down the lane, and the Hodags are on the board. Nice pass, a nice cut for Alex Huff to get the drive. Baumgartner drives baseline, kicks it out to Harabi. Harabi drives back out to Baumgartner. Quick pass out to Kelly over to Sullivan, far side. Back up top to Harabi. Now near side to Baumgartner. He will look to drive. He'll look to take him there. Dishes it back out after a tough pass. Sullivan up top, wide open for three. Off the mark, rebound by Huff. Jackson Smith looking to go to work, and he'll try to penetrate. Blocked by Baumgartner. Coach Brown wanted to travel, but and a nice pass to Sullivan in the transition. And Justin Sullivan's on the board. Sullivan averages about 17 points a game this year, the second leading scorer on this Raider team. About third or fourth in the conference in scoring. Jackson Smith down low to Zettler. Zettler will dribble it back up top to Smith. Smith will now pull up over Kelly. Shots off the mark. Zettler had it, lost it, and it will be Medford ball. Coach Lemon's not happy. He will take a 30-second timeout. We will take it with him. With 14:09 left of the first half, Medford 9, Rhinelander 2.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
All right, welcome back. Quick 9-2 start here for the Raiders. As I said pregame, the Raiders had a lot here on the line. Looking forward to this game after a slip-up up at Jim Miazga Community Gym there in Rhinelander earlier this season. At least I think I got the name right of the always nice to play at Rhinelander Fieldhouse.
I'm impressed regardless. Whether you got it right or not, that's a mouthful.
I can never pronounce Miazga right. But being a former coach, we've been there how many times to play, and of course spectate.
I'm really impressed with Logan Baumgartner here right away. Even though he hasn't gotten that 1,000 point yet, he's still playing within the offense, opening up lanes for his teammates.
Absolutely. Baumgartner trying to get that curl action up top. He's being harassed. Of course, that's kind of Rhinelander's main scouting report too, is Baumgartner will get it down low. It'll go off his foot, and that'll be a turnover. As we see Charlie Kleiss come into the game for the Raiders. Charlie Kleiss has been given a big spark for this Raiders team this season as the sixth man. Plays well defensively. He's long. He can come in there and sneak boards against opposing teams.
Looks like he'll be tasked with beating and banging down low with Zettler here.
Absolutely. So Ryan Jamison will bring the ball to the floor. Maybe giving some opportunities for Jackson Smith to come off the ball. Smith being harassed there by Charlie Kleiss. Jackson Smith will now look to take it. He tries to get Zettler inside. High elbow. Now that's Will Gritzinger, the sophomore, in there now. Up back to the Zettler. Gritzinger will get it back now. Youngest player in this Hodags team, and he'll look to drive baseline. Kicks it up to Smith. Smith up top now to Jamison. Back to Zettler here near side. Gritzinger here in the corner. Now to Olzekas here in the corner. Skips it over to Jamison. Jamison will take the three off the mark. Rebound by Sullivan. Caleb Gooden now on the far wing. We'll look to get things going for the Raiders. Over to Charlie Kleiss near side. Bring it up as Joe Sullivan will reset. Sullivan will take it. Takes the tough shot and it rolls in. You can't hardly ask for a better spot-up shooter, even from mid-range, than Joe Sullivan. One of the better high school players I've seen at the mid-range level, as was his brother Justin, a 2020 Medford graduate. As Jackson Smith will stay patient here and look to run a set here for the Hodags. Olzekas gets it, and he will look to drive baseline. Met by Kleiss, and it's knocked away by Kleiss into the hands of Gooden. Harabi will bring it down here, and he will look to reset in the half court. Sullivan will look to reset. Will look to take it himself again. Kicks it out to Kleiss. Now Kleiss will look to attack. Kleiss with the tough, and it's off back iron. Rebound by Olzekas. As Jackson Smith will now look to go back to work. Smith not on the scoreboard just yet, as he averages about 18 points a game. Lean score, almost lost that one, and he does to Kleiss. And Kleiss had it and fell down, and he will get the travel. That's probably the right call. Feet were a little mixed up there. I know Coach Brown didn't like it, but as junior Zach Rudolph comes into the game for Guden. Zach Rudolph playing a lot of minutes for Coach Brown lately as he's been making a big contribution off the bench. Jackson Smith comes around as an action. He will take it. Oh, and it's knocked away by Sullivan. Transition here for Sullivan. He'll take it himself. Oh, and it just got down. Baumgartner almost had basket interference, but the ball went down just as Baumgartner grabbed the rim.
I think he wanted a put-back dunk for that 1,000 points.
What a way to actually get your 1,000 point as well. 13-2 here for the Raiders. Sullivan, Baumgartner, and Harabi with all the points so far. And that's kind of usually the routine for the Raiders offense this year. As senior Ty Welk will look to check in for the Raiders. Another turnover for the Hodags. Sullivan here near side over to Harabi. Baumgartner will take the three. Off back iron. This place is about to erupt. Loose ball. Oh, just off Gretzinger, and the Raiders will retain. It was really close between Gretzinger and Sullivan on that loose ball. But the Raiders will retain, and now senior Sam Blair will come on in for Medford. Ty Welk, as I said, now into the game for the the Hodags, senior. Sullivan looked to take it up here. Back curls back to Baumgartner for three, off the mark. And it's tipped around, caught by Kleist. Kleist will put it up, basket, good. Charlie Kleist on the board, offensive putback, 15-2. Oh, a fast break, and Ty Welk is wide open. Nice pass from Jackson Smith to find Welk. And Coach Brown not happy, his defense isn't back in transition. But Ty Welk gets in here and gets a basket. Skip pass to Sullivan now from Baumgartner. He will pull up right there in the paint. And another friendly roll, and Sullivan's now got 8 points this game.
He's just relentless on that when he gets on that half of the court.
And the thing is, when you're a state cross-country runner, you don't get tired. You're giving it all you got on both ends of the floor. As Ozekis can't quite get it as he drove to the basket, outlet to Sullivan. Back now to Baumgartner here. He will look to attack. He'll back down Ozekis, and he drives. Oh, he can't get it. He gets it put back. And there's the basket, and there is 1,000 career points from Logan Baumgartner. And you can see the fans here are going crazy. The student section's got their signs. Timeout. Medford will keep it here. Logan Baumgartner, the 9th player in Medford Raider history to hit 1,000 points. The first since Peyton Kuhn last year. Now it's actually who Baumgartner can pass. He's now 2 points away from 2009 graduate Jimmy Rint. And then within the next couple weeks, he can look to pass 1981 graduate Kirby Kulis and 2013 graduate John Keefe. So now Rhinelander will look to inbound as the ball is set. Gets it into Gretzinger. Jackson Smith will now work the floor. (19-4) here for the Raiders as we get back on track. Neil's going to do a little bit of editing for that highlight. Back outside now to Gretzinger. Gretzinger will look. Shot fake, nothing there. Back out to Welk. Gretzinger now back with the ball. Over the hands of Jackson Smith. He thought about it. Oh, down low, wide open. Oh, nice pass, but number 10, Justin Orth, couldn't quite get it off his fingertips after the missed layup, and the Raiders will retain. Tanner Harabi back into the game for Joe Sullivan. Orth will come out, Zettler back in. Tanner Harabi will now work the one for the Raiders. Over to the near side of Rudolph. Back up top to Baumgartner. He'll then take a three while being covered. Back iron. Offensive boarded by Kleist. Oh, taken away by Gretzinger. And the ball will, tough hit into the scorer's table. And that will be last touched by Gretzinger as the Raiders will retain.
Returning for the Raiders, number 4, Joey Sullivan.
Sullivan back now into the game after a quick break. He'll come on in for Sam Blair. Coach Lemons and his staff trying to come up with what they can to help negate some of these easy transition opportunities. When Medford goes for boards, they are looking to push right off the bat. As Sullivan thought about it, he will look to drive. Back out to Baumgartner, up top now to Rudolph. Near side to Charlie Kleist. Back up top to Tanner Harabi. Pass over to the far side of Rudolph. Post pass to Baumgartner. Tough pass. Then Baumgartner throws it away. Sullivan then saves it, but not quite, as he will step on the line. That'll be a backcourt violation. Turnover on the Raiders. Alex Huff back into the game along with Ryan Jamison. It was a low-scoring game the first time around. Only 55-49 Rhinelander, and it was 29-19 in the first half at that game. Inside to Zettler, he will finish and won the foul called. Nice look from Ryan Jamison, and Jackson Zettler can look for the three-point play. You'll see your clocks on the graphic be off a little bit, as now I am running the clock, so Neil can get our a couple highlights edited. So I will get that corrected for you. Free throw by Zettler is back iron. Rebound by Kelly. Huff being relentless on that board opportunity, and Medford will retain. Oh, on the driving opportunity by Baumgartner, he'll get carded for the offensive foul. So that'll be Baumgartner's first third team foul ready for the Raiders. Rhinelander still haven't been on the board for a team foul yet. Jackson Smith looking to go back to work. Step back, not quite. Hits Zettler down low. Up and under. Oh, Zettler couldn't finish. Blocked by Baumgartner from behind, and Medford will retain. Sullivan now over to the far side to Caleb Gooden. Gooden will bring it back out here, looking to Tanner Harabi near side. Charlie Kleiss check it in now for the Raiders. Sullivan pump fake. Pull back. Mid-range shot, not quite. Rebound by by Jamison. Jackson Smith looking in transition, not there. Brings it back out. Over to the side to Jamison. Jamison now, back to Jackson Smith far side. Smith will look to drive middle. Kicks it out to Huff. Back up top to Gretzinger for three. Off the mark. Rebound by Zettler again. He puts it back up. And that's another basket for Jackson Zettler. Jackson Zettler relentless for the Hodags inside tonight, as Coach Brown will have to look to exploit that presence from Zettler. So 19-8. Rhinelander coming back a little bit here. Baumgartner will back down. Short corner. Kicks it back out to Sullivan. Now back down to Baumgartner. Will kick it back out to Gooden. Now into the corner to Brigham. Kelly for three. Kelly for three! Brigham Kelly's second three-pointer of the season. Smith now will pull up off the screen. In and out. Rebound by Harabi. Harabi now to Sullivan. Sullivan will take it back out. Now back to Harabi, back up top to Baumgartner. Now to Caleb Gooden up top to Harabi off the screen. Harabi for three to the far right. Sullivan offensive rebound. And another basket by Joe Sullivan. He's in double figures with 10 points. Smith will work the offense again here for the Hodags. Over now to Huff on the far side. Oh, try to get it to Jamison. Tipped away by Sullivan into the hands of Gooden. Up ahead now to Sullivan. Hop step now. Stopped by Smith, but he goes. Oh, couldn't quite get it. Defense was awesome there by Smith. Now to Baumgartner for three. Off the mark. Oh. Gooden tried to save it. The ball is still in play. It wasn't out of bounds. It was close. Jamison and Gooden both went at it. And Medford will look to reset. Baumgartner now know that he gets double teamed. Kicks it back out to Sullivan. Very fast tempo play here. Sullivan now to the far corner to Harabi. Harabi will drive in. He'll take it himself. Ooh, off the mark, but a foul is called. So Tanner Harabi will go to the line. Ryan Jamison with the first team foul, first team foul for the Hodags. Tanner Harabi, a solid sophomore season, averaging about 14, 15 points a game in that mark. Had a really good start to the season in general as he knocks down the first one. Then went on a couple games where he didn't really find many opportunities to score offensively. A lot of teams keyed him down as basically he's been their second, maybe their most consistent three-point shooter alongside Baumgartner this year. Harabi will put the second one up. That one is good. 26-8 Medford here.
Those two names, and next to each other, Baumgartner and Harabi, they're pretty young guys that will be around here next year. So
well, and actually Baumgartner could be young enough to be a sophomore too.
Really? Wow.
As now Huff will pass it up top now to Ty Welk. Ty Welk back to Jackson Smith. Hesitates, will look to go middle, guarded by Sullivan. Now kicks it back out to Huff. Huff guarded by Sam Blair. Now skipped over to Zettler, over to Olzikis. Olzikis inside to Smith. Now double teamed. Down low finds a driving Ty Welk, and Welk is fouled. And Ty Welk will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Hodags.
Nothing coming easy here for Rhinelander early in this one.
Not really, and this was the same kind of start the Raiders had up in Rhinelander earlier this season. But in that game, Medford couldn't score. They couldn't shoot. I think Baumgartner maybe only had 6. I believe it was only 2 or 3 made shots the entire game. As Welk will knock the first shot down for the Hodags. From what I recall, it was Rhinelander's student section that was one of the biggest factors helping negate the offensive abilities for Logan Baumgartner that night. And the free throw is short. Rebound by Zettler, and a putback is good. Jackson Zettler with 6 points now, and I bet you I would probably say at least a dozen rebounds. 26-11 now, 15-point game as we see Baumgartner and Rudolph check in now for the Raiders. Kleist up top now with the ball. Over to the far side to Sam Blair. He'll pass Vic. He'll look to drive. Kicks it back out to Harabi. Thought about it. Oh, he got Olzikas down on the floor. Bad, tough pass from Harabi. Tried to get Sullivan, and that will be a turnover on the Raiders.
Good move to drop the defender there, but then was just sped up too fast and lobbed it out of bounds.
Absolutely, and Coach Brown always really preaches, so if you have that opportunity to attack the paint, hopefully maybe even force a double on you or help side, there's always a guy open on that outside shot. Smith goes to work here. Olzikas now with the ball near side wing. Up top now to Huff. Huff now to Jackson Smith far side. Smith and Baumgartner were 2 of the better players in the conference. Next to each other, Smith loses it after the help defense from Charlie Kleist. Huff, oh, he hits a driving Ty Welk, and they're going to get Ty Welk with a travel as he put that shot up. Nice cut from Ty Welk and a nice find from Alex Huff.
It was a heck of a grab right on the fingertips.
Tough grab, too. It was a really hard pass, too. A nice job for Huff to stay well poised going baseline like that. As Sullivan will now bring it up the floor here, up to Kleist up top. Far side to Harabi. Down to Baumgartner at the free throw line. He will look to work against Olzikas. Will put it up. He's fouled and one. So Baumgartner now with 7 points. He is now tied 2009 graduate Jimmy Rint for 8th place on the all-time scoring leader for the Raiders. Free throw is up and good, and now Baumgartner has 8th place sole possession on the scoring leader. He will look to now pass Kirby Kulas of the Raiders. I should say John Keefe. One of those two anyway.
He might get them both by the time he leaves Medford. He might get all of them.
When I checked the list, one had 1,050 something and one had 1,070 something. So that could be in a few games. Over to the near side here to Olzikas, down low to Jackson Zettler. Double team now. Zettler will look to go up himself, up and under. Basket's up off the backboard and good. Jackson Zettler has been an issue for the Medford defense. He has 8 of the 13 points here for the Hodags. As Zach Rudolph pump fake, looks to drive, kicks it out top to Kleist, now to Harabi near side. Back down to Sullivan as he look to take it up. And we have a foul called as they're going to get a hold off the ball on Baumgartner. And that'll be Olzikas' first personal.
Really impressed with Charlie Kleist here, too. This is my first varsity Medford boys game this year, and last year I saw him on JV, and he looked kind of timid last year. Like, he had the height, the body, ready to produce, but he just looked a little too timid. So this year he's come out, and he looks ready to contribute. I mean,
absolutely. As
you said, he was 6th man for this Raider team, right?
Yep, he's been pretty much the 6th man this year. Ball inbounded. Sullivan will get it back, but now we'll look to reset. So, yeah, especially valuable minutes. And Kleist being a junior, they're going to need all that, especially he'll be taking over for Brigham Kelly next year. Rudolph now to weak side. Baumgartner will now take the shot short. Rudolph gets the rebound, kicks it to Sullivan. Sullivan will now look inside to Baumgartner. He'll take it, and he'll put the basket inside over Orth. And Logan Baumgartner now in double figures.
Just too tall. Can elevate over any of those Hodag defenders.
And there's a reach and foul on Baumgartner. That's going to be his second personal foul. And Coach Brown's not happy at Baumgartner because that's not a good foul.
Yeah, that far away from the basket, not really a need. I mean, you want to put pressure on the ball handler, but not when you're that far away from the basket.
And, of course, there's only a few minutes left of the half, so. But you got to keep Baumgartner in game shape because Baumgartner doesn't come out many times at all, along with Sullivan. You don't see those two guys hardly off the floor unless it is foul trouble. But inside now to Orth, cutting Welk. Inside now to Gretzinger, but back to Orth there. Nice little ball movement there for the Hodags. And Orth is on the board with his first basket.
Yeah, that was impressive. I don't know if the ball touched the ground and like 4 different people touched the ball at that point.
Absolutely. As Sullivan now with a 3, he'll turn, fire, and he's on the board again with his first 3-point basket. Sullivan now with 13, which leads all scorers. Tipped away, but almost, Welk had it, slid, no travel call, but into the hands of Sullivan, and he finishes in contact. A lot going on there, especially for both teams. Sullivan now with 15 in this game, same amount as the Rhinelander team. Ty Welk being harassed by Rudolph. Almost thrown away tipped by Blair, but into the hands of Jamison. Now at the top to Jackson Smith. Jamison now far wing. Over in the corner to Ty Welk. Ty Welk will look to drive baseline, kicks it to a cutting Gretzinger, is tipped. Ball on the floor, and there's going to be a jump ball. And that'll be a Rhinelander turnover as the arrow points to the Raider side, as Zettler will now come back in. Basically, if you're Coach Lemons, you can't really even get Zettler off the floor as he's been an intimidating presence for the Medford inside defense.
Yeah, really the only guy that's contributed here for Rhinelander. Medford's done a really nice job against Smith.
Jackson Smith's scoreless so far in this first half, and there's about 1:40 left. I'm not sure if Smith has a scoreless half this year, and I'd be surprised if he did. Backdoor to Sullivan from Rudolph. Sullivan with another basket. He has 17 this half. 38-15 Raiders. As the Medford student section getting a little bit riled up here. Gretzinger up top now, far side to Ty Welk. Jackson Smith pops up. Welk with a shot fake. He'll take it, go in. Off the mark, and he's fouled. And it looks like Brigham Kelly will get him with contact, and Ty Welk will go back to the free throw line.
Looked like Brigham Kelly was trying to avoid him, but just couldn't get out of the way. He was coming in too quick.
I know Coach Brown was frustrated. He always does preach guys to take charges. That's kind of a bigger strategic ploy in today's game, as the first free throw is off the mark for Ty Welk. Charlie Kleiss back into the game now for Brigham Kelly. So let's see if Kleiss can match up here with Zettler. As Zettler, I think, does have 2 offensive boards off missed free throws himself. As the Welk free throw off the mark. Sullivan skies in there for the board, and he will look to reset Medford's offense as we hit the 1-minute mark here in the first half. Over to the far side to Sam Blair. Now into the corner to Tanner Harabi. Tanner Harabi will look. Mid-range shot fake. Takes it off the mark. Rebound by Jackson Smith. Smith doesn't have many shots, though, either. I think he's 0 for 3. He'll take a tough shot. Back iron, no. Jamison tipped it, but into the hands of Sam Blair. As Joe Sullivan for the Raiders here will go back to works. Jackson Smith applying high pressure. And there's going to be a body call on Smith. And that'll be Jackson Smith's first foul.
Looks like he might be getting a little frustrated out there with the calls, the fact that he hasn't scored yet.
And I would like to see at least the numbers of shot attempts per game for Jackson Smith. I think he's only really had 3 or 4 shot attempts, but Rhinelander has kind of had the same issue they had against the Raiders the first time around. Turnovers, just missed opportunities. I know Smith does have a few nice finds inside to either it was Zettler, I think, and I believe Jamison had a couple opportunities and they couldn't get any baskets. But the opportunities are there. Sullivan wasting time. They're going to run Joe's special play here as he will look to either penetrate and then either pull up. And there's a 5-second call. And Coach Brown not happy. He thought Sullivan got past him first. And Coach Brown not happy enough to get the bench warning. Five seconds were there, but the thing is, I think what Coach Brown was trying to preach is Sullivan at the 4 or 5 second mark got past Smith, which would then discontinue that count. 6 seconds here remaining. Jackson Smith will take the ball. Sullivan tight on him. He'll kick it over to the Jamison. Jamison for 3, and nothing there, off the mark. And we go into halftime with a 30-15 lead.
Halftime score, your Medford is 38. Ahode is 15.
So 38-15 Medford, and we will take a quick break, about a 3-minute break, and we'll come back. We will give you some thoughts as well as some halftime stats when we come back. Stay with us.
Did your current internet service provider break your heart? Do your kids no longer come over because of your slow Wi-Fi? They might, and that's on you. However, we're sure that this Valentine's Day you can fall in love with one of our new 5G routers. Right now, our coverage is spreading faster than COVID, so you'll be sure to get service in the middle of anywhere. If you have any questions, you can stop on down at 907 South Central Avenue and pick yourself up a new router.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
All right, welcome back here. Halftime at Raider Hall. You're watching Medford Rhinelander Great Northern Conference basketball here on Sports on Focus. With my producer Neil Hodgen, I'm Matt Wenzel. Glad to bring you high school basketball here on this very mild Tuesday night, about 34 degrees outside. So 38-15, Raiders with a head start. Now it's a little bit more different than the first half of the first matchup, when it was 29-19 in the first half, when it was up in Rhinelander about a month ago. But so far, I think, as I said earlier in this pregame, Medford with a little bit of fire coming into this game, knowing that they had a lead the majority of their first matchup with Rhinelander and then let it slip. Defensively, that first matchup, they forced 25 turnovers, but the thing was they couldn't hit shots. And now they shot pretty solidly so far here tonight, first half. What are your thoughts so far to Rhinelander's offense not being able to get a lot of things going, especially their leading scorer, Jackson Smith, hasn't even scored yet?
Yeah, I think a majority of it is actually Medford's defense. You know, they've allowed interior points a little bit, but you know, you got to give up something at some point. So limiting Jackson Smith to 0 points on how many shots? Couple shots?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 shots. Like, I don't know. That just seems like that was their game plan going in. They wanted to make sure they took him out of the game. So they've done an excellent job of executing that game plan in the first half here.
Now, I don't quite remember Jackson Zettler's stat line from their first matchup, but Jackson Zettler has been the biggest story so far of the Hodags. Basically, first half, he has 8 of the 15 points for the Hodags. I would say probably at least 8 rebounds as well. Probably 8 or 10, because he's got 3 or 4 alone on the offensive board. So at least that's probably a concern for Coach Brown. Even though they're up 23, well, guess what? Rhinelander came back the last time, so it's far from being over. But of course, if Rhinelander wants to get back, Jackson Smith has to get involved.
You saw at the end of the half, Coach Brown, he got into his players. He was fired up. He got into the crowd a little bit. Like he knows that how fast these leads can slip away and how fast it did last time even. So he wants to make sure they carry that intensity over into the second half and keep his players engaged here.
Absolutely, and even when the Raiders can build big leads, you still have to stay in rhythm by holding on to those big leads. You still got to do your own thing, because sometimes trying to hold a big lead and you get too conservative, well, sometimes that's prone for disaster, and sometimes either that's forced to take bad shots or there's turnovers because that other team ain't going away. But we'll get some stat updates here for you. We'll start off with the Hodags. They're led, of course, in scoring by senior Jackson Zettler with 8 points. And they also got 3 points from senior Ty Welk, who is their 6th or 7th man off the bench. Also, they got 2 other baskets, one for each from Alex Huff and Justin Orth. And now we go over to the Raiders side. They are led by senior Joe Sullivan, who has 17 points. Junior Logan Baumgartner, who got his 1,000 point earlier in the first half with 10. Baumgartner averages about 22.5 per game. Sullivan at about 17. 6 points from Tanner Harabi. A 3-pointer from Brigham Kelly. And a basket from Charlie Kleist. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another 2-minute break, so that way I can get some other stats here prepped, and we will bring you second half action here from Raider Hall. So stay with us, and we will be back.
Yeah, hi, can I get Jason, please? I'm trying to have a target taken out. Bourne? Who's Matt Damon? No, this isn't a prank call. You can't track me down. This is a burner phone. Yeet. Hi, I'm Andrew from US Cellular's Northside Computers. And right now, US Cellular has some great deals on their prepaid equipment. And one of those great devices happens to be the Galaxy A32 5G. It has a great price and all the perks of 5G. And right now, with the deal that we're running, it can put $140 back in your pocket. Another way you can get on our network is bringing your own device. So come on down to 907 South Central Avenue and get yourself a new phone. We got the package.
All right, welcome back as we are about seconds away here from second half action. The Hodags will start off. Well, every home game, the Medford Raiders had the 50-50 raffle, and I think the person who won it at the half won it for about probably the 20th time in his life. So a shout out to Medford's Kurt Alexander. We are ready as Jamison will look to inbound here.
Tonight's 50-50 winner, the father of the 1,000-point scorer, Mr. Kurt Bumgarner. Congratulations, big night for your family.
Actually, it was Kurt Bumgarner that won it, the father of Logan Bumgarner for the 50-50. It was just Kurt Alexander who ended up grabbing it for him.
He doesn't need that money. He's got that Frito-Lay money.
That is true.
We'll see if Rhinelander can come out in the second half here and try and get Jackson Smith involved a little bit more. And I mean, he's been involved, just got to knock down shots or try to break this tough Medford defense.
Yep, and now in the corner now will be Olzekas. They're looking to feed, get some post opportunities for Zettler. Back to the far side for Smith, and he won't hesitate to shoot it. Back iron, rebound by Bumgarner. Gooden now near side will look to drive, pulls it back out now to Kelly, over to Baumgartner, far side to Tanner Harabi. Flare to Baumgartner, shots off the mark, offensive rebound by Sullivan. Back out now to Baumgartner for the reset to Harabi. Now back near side to Sullivan, skip pass to Harabi, he will look, but he'll drive. Oh, makes contact with Zettler, missed, and will be rebound opportunity for the Hodags here to get a rhythm going offensively. As Olzekas now, tipped and stolen by Baumgartner. Watch out! Oh, and he's fouled as Ryan Jamison came up from behind to foul him, but Baumgartner was all dunked there.
Smart play, put him at the line. Make sure he's not getting anything too easy here.
Coach Brown just giggling there. But of course, usually if there's a fast break opportunity, Baumgartner will look to make advantage of it, as he will knock the first one down. Had his first dunk, I believe. Actually, I should bring this up. They had their Winter Carnival last week, and they had a dunk contest in the Winter Carnival. And it's actually on the Medford Area Senior High School page, Facebook page, as Baumgartner connects for the second one. He threw it off the backboard and then pulled his arm back for a tomahawk and threw it down. That's probably the most athletic dunk I've ever seen him throw down.
So did he win the contest?
I think so, as the three is a big three-pointer is hit by Ryan Jamison. And that'll give, cuts the lead now for the Hodags. Much needed. Runner up top now, Sullivan here near side. Popping up top now, Brigham Kelly. He will look to swing over to Harabi. Kicks it down low to Baumgartner, posting up. He'll look, tries to force up a shot off the mark. Rebounded to Jamison. Jamison now ahead to Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith, far side, will pull up. Off the mark again. Rebound by Baumgartner. Jackson Smith just can't find the mark with his shot. As the student section now getting into his head as Harabi gets it, but it's deflected and kicked out of bounds. Raiders will hold on to it. I think what you just saw, Neil, is the same thing that Logan Baumgartner saw up in Rhinelander their first time around, is the student section did a great job of trying to limit Baumgartner and his offensive abilities that night.
A little taste of their own medicine from the Medford area
for sure.
Students here.
Especially on construction night.
Yeah.
As Baumgartner will get it now into high post to Gooden. As you're seeing a 2-1-2 zone now from Rhinelander. Or a 2-3. Depends on how high you usually have Zettler come out. As far side to Baumgartner will look, they're in their 41 zone offense. Skip pass now here near side of Sullivan. High post to Gooden. He'll look down low. Nothing there. Out top to Sullivan. Harabi in the corner. Short corner for Kelly as he hits the cutting Baumgartner. And there's a Medford basket.
Great patience there for the Medford offense. Didn't force anything. Waited for the zone to open up a look.
And that's what you get for zone offense, so not just having the force shots up. As the three-pointers off the mark for Jamison in the corner. Ooh, Zettler almost tipped it back in, but not quite off the mark. Rebounded by Baumgartner. Baumgartner with all 4 points for the Raiders this half. Baumgartner up top here now. We'll have to reset. with Olzekas right on him. He's looking to take him 1v1, kicks it out to Sullivan in the corner, thought about it, looks to get by Huff, almost tipped away by Olzekas. Now the fadeaway mid-range shot, good for Joe Sullivan. Sullivan now with 19, a game high.
Sullivan kind of got trapped in the corner as Baumgartner passed to him and floated over that way. Made something of it, though.
Big plays are always made by big players who can help make up for broken plays, as Jackson Smith now on the board for the Hodags with his first basket of the evening, coming in at about 14:40 in the second half, as Caleb Gooden is fouled attacking the rim. And Jackson Smith will grab his second personal foul, as Caleb Gooden will go to the line looking to get his first points of the game. The Division I baseball recruit going out to the
Air Force, isn't he?
Air Force Academy out in the Mountain West. I believe they're in that same conference for baseball. They are for all other sports. As that first one is off the mark for Gooden. So a lot of just overall talented athletes, not just in the conference, but in this game alone. As Gooden knocks down the second one. Baumgartner already receiving Division III interest at the college level, and as we mentioned, Jackson Smith already going to UW Superior, all the way up north. Smith will feed Zettler down low as they try to double. Oh, he gets it. Oh, couldn't quite get the up and under. It's rebound by Baumgartner, and Zettler will get the foul on the loose ball. Zettler's first, so most post players, if they can retain out of foul trouble, that's always very efficient for any team. As Charlie Kleiss comes on into the game, as well as Zach Rudolph for the Medford Raiders. Gretzinger into the game for the Hodags. Gretzinger going to get the assignment, the sophomore on the senior Joe Sullivan. And it's looking likely Joe Sullivan would probably get first team all-conference in the GNC, as Sullivan will look to get it. Oh, couldn't quite get it short. Tipped out. I think Jackson Smith and Gretzinger both tipped it on that rebound attempt, and Medford will retain.
Yep, some friendly fire there, but Joe Sullivan not making it easy on him. If he doesn't go for that ball, they pull down the rebound.
And at Sullivan's size, it always makes you wonder how he can get some of those fadeaway mid-range shots, whether it's from 15 feet or 5 feet. He somehow, his versatility and his athleticism gets him high. He was actually dunking at the dunk contest for being about 5'8", 5'9", at their winter Frosted Formal, I should say, last Friday. So still in that zone defense, the Hodags are. As now Baumgartner's high post. Out in the corner, Sullivan for three, in and out. Tipped around, and it's finally brought down by Ryan Jameson. Up into Gretzinger now, as Jackson Smith will now look to go near side over here as Ty Welk checks into the game. Smith hesitates, drives, pulls up for mid-range, short. Rebound by Joe Sullivan. Zettler on the floor. Zach Rudolph wide open, far side for three. Too much. Oh, tipped around into the hands of Olzekas. He gets it into the hands of Smith. Oh, and he passes away. He was trying to hit Ryan Jameson for an outlet. Jameson was going too far ahead, and Medford will get it at half court. I believe it's Coach Lemon's timeout for the Hodags. Full timeout, of course, and we're going to take it with them. So we come back. We'll resume play. Medford 45, Rhinelander 20.
Hi, this is Jason Miller from US Cellular and Northside Computers. We're currently celebrating our 25th year of doing business here in Marshfield. All the money that has been spent here is spent at other establishments that we do business with. We employ local people. We've sponsored numerous North Youth Apprenticeship programs and sponsored sporting events and other things of that nature. Of all the places you could purchase a cell phone or a computer from, we want to thank you for doing business with us.
Nicolay Bank is now offering their Real Rewards Checking. Want your checking account to work for you? Sign up for the Real Rewards Checking and get 3% APY each month on account balances up to $10,000. Terms and conditions apply. Check out nicolaybank.com for more details.
Back here, Medford ball here at half court. According to Twitter from Medford's Matt Fry, who is the Star News reporter in Taylor County, Medford shot as a team 25% against the Hodags in their first matchup. As a team, 25%. So, of course, 25% ain't going to win you many games, even if you're playing really good defense. Sullivan working on Smith. Spins. Oh, and they're going to get him out of control. Travel on Sullivan. He had looked to take Smith 1v1.
Might have been trying to do a little too much there. Might have been the play call.
Yeah, you never know. And because Sullivan can get those looks easily to the rim, but when you're going up against a really solid athlete like Smith, you're going to have your work cut out for you. Oh, and Gretzinger overshot Jamison. It almost looked like from up in our angle that Baumgartner hit it, but it will be Raider basketball as they look to reset. Sullivan now works the floor here, far side of Harabi. Harabi will look to take it in. He drives, finish, and there'll be a foul. And they're going to give Gretzinger the personal foul. Fourth foul for the Rhinelander Hodags this half already. None for the Raiders. It was actually the other way around the first half, as Harabi knocks down his first free throw. Or I should say his third free throw. Went 2 for 2 in the first half. The first free throw here of the second half. Second one is up and good. (47-20) here. Medford over Rhinelander. Medford playing with a lot of energy after the result of the first game. Skip pass from Gretzinger over to Jamison. Jamison now will look to drive, find an opportunity, guarded by Baumgartner. Stops dribble back into the hands of Gretzinger. Met with help side defense from Baumgartner up top. Baumgartner all over Gretzinger, trying to find any room. Gets it over to Jackson Smith now, as Baumgartner on him on the switch. Medford playing really tight defense up high. Gretzinger with the ball. Far side now to Jamison, now to the near side to Orth. Orth to Jackson Smith here in the near corner. He will take the tough shot right into the face of Baumgartner, and Jackson Smith is again on the board. 4 points for Jackson Smith. What might have been his highest or lowest scoring half total for scoring, if I can get my wording right there, as Charlie Kleiss gets called for the moving screen. Alex Huff will check in now for the Hodags, as you see Caleb Gooden and Sam Blair checking in for the Raiders.
Yep, and
Baumgartner and Harabi check out.
Even with a 25-point lead, you can see Coach Brown, he is fired up as ever. He's trying to keep his team engaged and mentally prepared here.
One thing you notice about Medford Raider games, that Medford could be up by 30 or 40 and he's still energized. Oh, Huff tried to kick it out to Smith. Oh, and they're going to say Jackson Smith touched that ball last, and that'll be a turnover on the Hodags. That was a very tough call. So Medford will look to go back to work. I was actually going to tally turnovers for each team in the highlight, but I couldn't keep up, especially with everything going on our way tonight. As Gooden up top will now get Sam Blair on the near wing. Now into the corner to Joe Sullivan. Sullivan back up top now to Caleb Gooden, over to the back to the near side to Sullivan. Sullivan hesitates, looks to take Smith 1v1, kicks it out. Now back over to Kleiss far side. Sullivan pops up top, hesitates. Good matchup there by Sullivan and Smith. Two of the better players in the conference. As Sullivan tries it, he loses it on the dribble. Smith picks it up. Smith is going to, almost look to pull up. Hits it to Gretzinger in the near wing. Gots it. Wait, that call, gots it? So Will Gretzinger on the board now with his first basket of the game. 47-25, 22-point game now is Zach Rudolph for three. And Zach Rudolph's first three of the game, and we will see Coach Brown call a 30-second timeout. We will look to, and we'll take it with them. With 10:49 left here in the second half, Medford 50, Rhinelander 25. All right, welcome back here. 10:49 again left here in the second half. Rhinelander will look. Rhinelander had a few nice possessions where they hit some shots and kind of narrowed the gap a little bit. In fact, actually, if it weren't for Rudolph hitting that three, Neil, and Rhinelander coming down and hitting a big shot, this would be the closest margin we've had in a while. As Gretzinger will look to take it up. Nice player for being a sophomore. Could be a big contributor for the next couple years for Coach Lemons. Now into the near side here. Oh, skip pass stolen by Sullivan. Turnover on Ozekis. As there's no transition opportunity for the Raiders as they will look to reset in the half court. Sullivan here to Baumgartner. He'll look to drive. Oh, he'll look to take it, and there's an offensive foul on Baumgartner. Jackson Zettler with a nice opportunity to take the charge, and Baumgartner is charged with his third foul. That's enough. As we mentioned before, taking charges is becoming more popular at not just the NBA and college level, but at the high school level too, because it's just a big time thing with being able to stop plays. So players basically are going to have to start recognizing that when attacking the basket, and look to either go for floaters or pull-ups. As Gretzinger again for another three. He's got a quick 6 points for the Hodags. So Gretzinger with a nice little streak here, trying to keep the Hodags in this one. 50-28. Harabi on the far side, up top to Gooden. Now to the near side to Sullivan. They'll look to feed Baumgartner down low. Kicks it back up to Harabi. Harabi looks to dribble in. Nothing. Out to Gooden. Corner to Kelly. Back up top now to Joe Sullivan. Near side here to Baumgartner. The flare pass to Sullivan. Shot fake. Look to take it in. Tough shot, and he gets it. Joe Sullivan with a game-high 21 points for the Raiders.
So impressive that he's able to use his body to shield off the defender like that and still lob it over him.
Absolutely. Ozeka short corner. He's looking to get by Gooden. Almost stolen by Baumgartner up top to Jamison. Far side now to Gretzinger. Gretzinger looking to find room against Harabi as those two have matched up in the past. Corner to Ozekis now near side. Jamison swung to Gretzinger for another three. Good again. Wills Gretzinger with a huge offensive spark for the Hodags. 3 straight threes, and it's a 21-point game. Baumgartner now looking to take Ozekis. Back down far side to Tanner Harabi. Over to the near side here to Joe Sullivan. Harabi pops back up top. Now over to Brigham Kelly far side. Ooh, almost stolen by Jamison, but Harabi will take it inside. Drives. Good. Tanner Harabi in double figures with 10 points. As he will push the lead back to 23. 54-31 Medford. Near side here, that looks like Huff. Skip pass to Ozekis on top. Far side to Jamison. Jamison will decide to settle for three. Ooh, in and out. Rebound by Sullivan. Pass ahead now to Harabi near side corner. Now to Gooden. Back up top to Sullivan. Baumgartner will get it. Skip pass. Ooh, tipped away by Jamison. Nice defense there. But Medford will retain as Jackson Smith will come back into the game and give Jamison a breather. I was just going to say Jackson Smith probably wasn't going to sit out for that long for the Hodags.
And you've seen the last 2 possessions here for the Raiders. They've had cross-court passes that have been tipped or almost tipped. So maybe need to clean that up to avoid a Rhinelander comeback here.
Yep, and especially still hit shots. Can get conservative, but not too conservative. Baumgartner right in the face of Ozekis for the three. Baumgartner's now got 15 for this game. Gretzinger with some of the ball handling skills right on Blair, but into the corner to Jackson Smith for three. Jackson Smith with his first three of the game. He's got 7 points. And Rhinelander responding on a lot of opportunities as Sam Blair off the mark in history. Charlie Kleiss and Huff both fought for it, but Huff with the rebound. And Gretzinger will take it up here for the Hodags. Gretzinger looking to get by Harabi. Tough shot. Oh, and a friendly roll for Gretzinger. Another basket for him. He's got 8 alone this half. Back to 21. Ooh, Harabi. Soft pass caught by Baumgartner. He'll settle for three, short off the mark. Oh, he couldn't quite save it. His foot was on the line. Rhinelander ball.
I think they got a timeout.
They did. Coach Brown did get timeout. I saw Adam actually point toward the other way, so I thought he got him out of bounds, but we'll keep it here. As I get everything caught back up, so as assistant coach Sean Smith trying to get stuff figured out too, just get some explanations. That of course is Jackson Smith's dad. But you got to think though, Rhinelander had 15 points in the first half as a team. They've already got 21 this half. So offensively, they've improved, but obviously with 7 minutes left, they have some time, but they're still going to have to play with urgency.
Yeah, a lot of work to do. They've got to go on a run here, get a couple buckets, a couple stops, and try to whittle this down to single digits before, I don't know, maybe the 3-minute mark, and then anything can happen from there. So,
and you know, a team like Medford now, it's not impossible for Rhinelander to come back. Unlikely, yes, but not impossible. Because all it takes is for guys like Gretzinger to step up and make shots. And if Jackson Smith can get to be the Jackson Smith of this season, and then, you know, Jackson Zeller hasn't scored this half either after leading the Hodags with 8 in the first half. You get some of those guys in the mix, you can make things pretty interesting in the last 3-4 minutes. Medford, of course, still has to, well, play. You don't got to play too conservative, but run your offense. Still look for good shots, take good shots, while, of course, taking care of the basketball. And as well, if you might do see yourself at the free throw line, you got to convert on your free throws. Medford will work their offense. Rudolph now skip past to Baumgartner here, near side. Back over to Clay's far side. Back to Baumgartner. Skips over, or excuse me, passes it to Sullivan. Baumgartner thought about the 3, gives it to Rudolph. Rhinelander still in that 2-1-2 zone. You can almost even say it's a 2-3 matchup as well. Sam Blair over far side now. Rhinelander will have to play higher, though, if they want to keep playing in that zone. Otherwise, Medford just can kill some time off the clock. Skip to Blair from the far side from Baumgartner. The 3 is down for Sam Blair. Sam Blair on the board, scoring-wise for the first time tonight. And it's back up to 24. Gretzinger looking to work, going against Sam Blair. Coach Brown having his guys play even higher outside the perimeter defensively. As Olsikis with the ball. Near side to Jackson Smith. Skip pass now to Gretzinger. Out into the corner to Jackson Zettler. Zettler will drive baseline, brings it back out. Skip pass over to Gretzinger. Now near side here to Huff. As the Medford Raider fan section getting riled. Jackson Smith from NBA. And that is nothing but net. Jackson Smith starting to heat up like the Jackson Smith we know. He's now in double figures with 10. Back to a 21-point game. All of a sudden, Jackson Smith's the Hodags' leading scorer.
Yep, time to get a stop now for Rhinelander. He wants to get back into this game.
Absolutely, and that's when Coach Lemons is going to probably preach that as Zach Rudolph, overshoots the short corner. Smith with the rebound, and Gretzinger now near side here on the wing, guarded by Rudolph. Rudolph, known on the soccer field as being an impactful player. As you can see him harassing Gretzinger. There's no room at all. As Olsikis here has it near side. Inside to Jackson Zettler now up against Charlie Clace. The hook shot off the mark. And Zach Rudolph could not quite save it for the Raiders, and the Hodags will retain. So Jamison and Orth will come on back in for the Hodags. As you see Brigham Kelly, Caleb Gooden, and Tanner Harabi all back in for the Raiders. As you see Medford's original starting lineup back into the game. Oh, bad pass there from Olsikis. Smith couldn't get it. Stolen by Sullivan. I love watching this matchup, Neil, with Sullivan and Smith, two of the best point guards we have in the Great Northern Conference, and maybe north of Highway 29. As Baumgartner gets it. Oh, a tough skip pass to Sullivan for 3 off the mark. Rebound by Orth. Orth out ahead now to Jamison. Jamison will look for some room here. 4:20 and counting left of the second half. Jamison up top now to Jackson Smith. Will hit the 3 off the mark. Rebound by Tanner Harabi. Joe Sullivan will look now to take it up patiently. At some point, you'll hear the Medford Raiders call for senior Steve Harabi to get into the game. The Medford player favorite. Baumgartner near side here now hesitates on Olsikis. Will take it in himself. Ooh, short on the finish. Sullivan with the offensive board loses it into the hands of Ryan Jamison. Turnover on the Raiders. So a couple stops here for the Hodags. They just need to turn those stops into points. Olsikis overshoots Orth into the corner for Gretzinger for 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Gooden.
And that's the guy you wanted shooting it. He's been hot this second half, but
especially for a lefty, too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that gives mismatch nightmares. Not many lefties at the high school level, and there's going to be a reach-in foul. That'll be Jackson Smith's 3rd personal foul. Not many fouls called this half. No team in or just yet to bonus. Rhinelander at their 15th foul. If Medford can stay away, you might not see Coach Lemon's pressure or rally for fouls. Sullivan gets by Smith here. Back out now to Gooden here, near side wing. Rhinelander still in that zone. Ooh, tipped around from Robbie, had the ball tipped from behind by Smith, and the Raiders will retain. 3:17 left here. And it seems like this lead is a lot more for Medford, but Rhinelander this second half offensively has figured a lot of things out, and it has helped that Smith has got his scoring ability going a little bit. Harabi with the ball up top here, back near side to Sullivan. He'll take it back out. Rhinelander playing a lot more higher now on the perimeter, realizing only a few minutes left. Harabi with the ball here, back up top to Joe Sullivan. Sullivan back far side to Harabi, now over here to Baumgartner. Baumgartner back to Tanner Harabi. Now into the corner to Kelly, back out to Harabi. He brings it back up top. 2:45 and counting left here in the second half. A cutting Sullivan could not get the pass from Brigham Kelly, a little bit high, and Rhinelander will take over.
Nothing else, ran a good minute or so off the clock and moved the ball well up until the end.
I mean, Rhinelander will take the stop, but obviously, like you said, a minute off the clock. It's quite a bit of time, especially at this point for the Hodags, as Smith will look over to kick far side to Ryan Jamison. Now into the corner for Jackson Smith. Thought about it. Sullivan was right there. Now inside to Orth. Orth will kick it out. Jamison. Ooh, Smith couldn't get it. He's in the corner with that last one. Trying to create space on Sullivan. With the hook shot, with the runner. Oh, off the mark. Rebounded by Sullivan. Sullivan must have 6 or 7 boards tonight, too. So very aggressive at the rim for Sullivan on both sides of the floor. Robbie tried skip passing it to Baumgartner. Baumgartner thought Smith was going to hit it. He didn't. That's a Medford turnover. And Coach Brown, you saw, smack the ball. And you know, all coaches don't like it, but Coach Brown especially dislikes turnovers.
The intensity is definitely there. He gave him a good stare down afterwards, too. I don't know if he'll be doing that again.
And Coach Brown isn't afraid to stare down his best player. Smith created separation on that pullback, but shot was off the mark. Rebounded again by Sullivan.
It's all in the name of getting better, you know.
And I think Medford's just going to play it patient, and I think Coach Lemons is just going to let him patiently play this one out as well. Gooden up top now with the ball, far side to Tanner Harabi. Back up top to Logan Baumgartner with Ryan Jamison of the Hodags right on him. Now near side to Gooden. Gooden up top to Brigham Kelly. Now to the far side to Tanner Harabi. Up top now to Gooden. Gooden over to Harabi. Back up top to Brigham Kelly. Now you see him kind of waste the clock. I think we probably have our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game figured out. So after this game is over, as Sullivan drives in, gets his own putback up and good. Joe Sullivan with another basket. He is the game high leading scorer. After this game is over, stick with us. We're going to give you interviews from the winning team. So Coach Brown will be here on interview, as well as our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, as well as talking to Logan Baumgartner on his thoughts on reaching a career milestone. So as well, other than those interviews, we'll give you some final stats, some final thoughts. So again, stick with us. Sullivan just kind of play keep away. I actually figured maybe Coach Brown would have got some subs in and maybe look to get some extra shots, but they're just going to keep it out. Rhinelander playing high. And this might be it right here now. Great game by both teams here. Great sportsmanship. Memorable night for the Baumgartner family. And that will do it. So Medford avenges their first loss against the Hodags and gets the 23-point victory against Medford. Of course, the biggest story, not only for Medford getting revenge against Rhinelander from the first time, but Logan Baumgartner becoming the 9th player in Medford Raider history to reach 1,000 career points, and actually moved up to number 8 on the list as well tonight. So 1-1, both these teams will finish up with each other. We're going to get Neil. Neil's going to set up here now with their interviews, and we're going to grab Coach Brown, we're going to grab Logan Baumgartner, and we're going to grab our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Joe Sullivan. So stick with us, and we will be right here.
Vision Partners Cooperative is local and in your community, employing your friends and neighbors. We provide local, reliable, and affordable LP gas from a reputable supplier. Rain or shine or snow, ProVision Partners is here for your LP gas needs. As an industry leader and partner in your community, we take pride in what we do. When you purchase from ProVision Partners Cooperative, you're getting a quality product.
All right, I'm here with the man of the night, Logan Baumgartner, becoming the 9th player in Medford Raider history to reach 1,000 career points. You finished with, probably should have did my count, but you finished with 15 points tonight, so a solid win. You guys got a game that you were looking on this for a while. What was the feeling that from tonight compared to that first night when you guys struggled to shoot and it was a big different story tonight?
We just came in. We want to take great shots, break them down on the offensive end. We knew if we could do that, we wouldn't have trouble on offense. And then I think last time we also kind of struggled on defense, so we made a point this week during practice to make sure we brought it on the defensive end.
As we see Coach Brown giving you the game ball. Absolutely. Absolutely. As Coach Brown gives Logan his game ball from his memorable night, and I know you knew this was coming in, you were 4 points away. Did you kind of have the notion you were going to do it in Tomahawk, or was it kind of that memorable thing to do it here at home?
We talked about it, and we said if it happens in Tomahawk, it happens. I mean, 1,000 is 1,000. It's still really cool. But to have it happen at home with all these fans, it was an awesome moment. With all my friends here, it was awesome.
And the sky is the limit for Logan, too, as he's only a junior. You have plenty of ways to go. And, the season may be 3/4 of the way over, but you guys got a long way to go. Now, beating Rhinelander, you get that revenge game now. Look forward to Northland Pines on Friday now. They came and they beat you guys on a Saturday night. What do you guys got to do now going up to there, which sometimes it can be a tough field house to shoot in? What do you guys got to focus on the rest of the week going into that game?
It's definitely going to start on the defensive end and bring it at a 10 every play. No plays off. We'll definitely play as a team, take good shots, and hopefully we'll have an outcome that we want.
Awesome, Logan, and thanks again, and congratulations on your memorable night. Hopefully you just keep doing what you're doing for the rest of the year. So thank you. You bet. All right, and when we come back, we will be with our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Joe Sullivan.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
All right, I'm here with our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Joe Sullivan. So, Joe, after that first result versus Rhinelander, when you kind of did everything you wanted, except maybe shoot the ball offensively that game, you guys probably have had to have this rematch on your mind for a while now, especially with it being a GNC rival. What's the feeling right now coming in and beating a team by 23 points, 24 points, after kind of not doing what you guys lived up to do that first game?
Yeah, it was definitely huge. I mean, after that loss against Rhinelander, I was not the whole team wasn't happy. We knew we did not play good. So, we always kind of had this back our head. We knew we could come here and beat them when they come to our house. So, glad we did it. We just knew if we shot better than we did and just played good offense, shared the ball, and we did that a lot better tonight. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you got recognized for your defense. I know Coach Brown probably gave you some claps in the back because you held down a top 3 leading scorer in the conference to 0 points in the first half. What was your mentality going up against Jackson Smith tonight, knowing that you held him to scoreless in the first half? Frustrations were probably in effect for him, and you guys went into halftime with a 23-point lead.
That was obviously, I think Lenny guarded him in the first half, which was a big switch. But it was, we made sure to because last time we really only keyed up on him, and really this time we used our whole defense because we're much stronger together. So, it was huge Lenny part, but also everyone stunting in, closing gaps, getting out, switching guys. So, it was really team effort there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing you guys didn't do well the last time was shoot. Obviously, you only shot 25% from the floor as a team, but now you guys probably doubled that tonight as you guys shot the ball fairly well. Rhinelander did try to come back a little bit. Their offense picked up in the second half. Were you guys kind of thinking, hey, Rhinelander might do something similar they did that first matchup? We just got to stay composed, and you guys kind of talked it over, just say, hey, let's just do our thing?
We knew after the first half they were bound to make shots, and obviously they came out. We played good that first couple minutes. They came out, hit a couple, but we were able to bounce right back and just keep that same gap and never let it reach that point. So we always had a good lead.
Absolutely. Now, before I let you go, big game on Friday versus Northland Pines. I know that's a game you guys want to get back yourselves. That's the first loss a Medford team has ever had against Pines since 2004. So another game you looked into tonight, kind of getting back. So Pines, one of the better teams in conference this year. What do you guys got to do the rest of the week now in practice just to kind of really keep your mind set on that game and go into knowing you guys can go away in Eagle River with a win?
Yeah, look at what they do, but really just focus on what we do ourselves. Obviously, there's not too much to change because I think we played good tonight. We're starting to really hit our stride here towards the end of the season, and we can just keep getting better at every action, get better at defense, and just shooting the ball good. We can make a run here in conference and open up good.
Absolutely. And Joe, thanks for taking our time, and congrats on getting the Player of the Game award. And we'll see you down the road, and good luck on Friday. All right, that was our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Joe Sullivan, and I will grab Coach Brown, who is right in front of me.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best. Aspirus has all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
ProVision Partners Cooperative is local and in your community, employing your friends and neighbors. We provide local, reliable, and affordable LP gas from a reputable supplier. Rain or shine or snow, ProVision Partners is here for your LP gas needs. As an industry leader and partner in your community, we take pride in what we do. When you purchase from ProVision Partners Cooperative, you're getting a quality product while supporting your local community. Call Provision Partners Co-op today to make the switch and set up your next delivery. Or visit provisionpartners.coop for more information.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we are here to help you with your local home needs. Whether it's your first house, or your dream house, or your last house, Fairway is here for you. We care about our customers because they are not only our neighbors, but our friends. We are a locally owned mortgage company, and we pride ourselves on helping better our community and our customers. If you would like to learn more about your home options, please give me a call today at 715-384-7878.
Hi, this is Jason Miller from US Cellular and Northside Computers. We're currently celebrating our 25th year of doing business here in Marshfield. All of the money that has been spent here is spent at other establishments that we do business with. We employ local people. We've sponsored numerous North Youth Apprenticeship programs and sponsored.
Rhinelander. Obviously, I think a lot of these guys had this game on their mind for a while. What was the response I think that you saw to these guys that just really clicked from tonight compared to that first game?
Well, first game, in a lot of ways, it started out similar. We just weren't making shots. So we brought the defensive intensity. We were up 10 and a half. We were up 10 in the second half. And then I thought we just, kind of played into the road crowd where we started taking some quick shots and trying to prove ourselves instead of just running good offense and getting great shots. And tonight, I love the tone. The defensive intensity and trying to keep Jackson Smith out of the paint was our goal, along with not helping up when he does get paint so that Zettler, who's so big down there, can't finish those inside shots. So, he got a couple offensive rebounds early on us, but I thought the rest of the game we did a good job on him, and really trying to keep Jackson out of the paint all night was our goal. And these guys really wanted it. They wanted to set the tone defensively. They wanted to jump out on him, and we did a good job of that.
To be honest with you, I don't even know if Jackson Smith had a scoreless half this season, maybe until tonight. So, you can tell that you guys really did key up on Smith. He took some tough shots. You guys, I know Zettler rebounded the ball really well early, got some offensive boards on you, but you guys kind of went around and retained your ability to rebound the ball. But everything clicking tonight, though, offense and defense, so it's just a team effort. You guys held on after that little lead that little run by Rhinelander there in the second half. What did you tell your guys? Plenty of time, but Rhinelander ain't going to go anywhere, right?
No, they have a lot of pride in what they do and what Coach Lemons does, so I knew they were going to come out fired up. Really, that first half, Logan getting 1,000 is awesome, but he also is the one that guarded Jackson and really did a good job with his length of making it hard for him to get open shots, and then also using his feet to be able to keep him out of the paint. So that was huge. He got that second foul at the end of the half, and that's why we went back to Joe, who does a great job. But you knew they were going to come out firing and they were going to stop. So we said, let's really just set the tone the first 4 minutes. I thought we did that, and then we're just able to maintain the rest of the half.
Absolutely. And like I said, the response from tonight compared to that first game, I think that really will give some of your boys a confidence booster from here on out to the rest of the season.
Our goal is just to keep getting better. So we got a couple more big ones in conference with Pines coming up, and then Mosinee next Friday. And we just want to show that we're not going away. There's some really good teams in our conference, and some really good coaches, and really good talent. But when we play Medford basketball, we know we're going to have a chance at least. So that's our goal.
And I was just going to say, so Friday, Northland Pines, obviously, they got the better the first time around, and that was actually Northland Pines' first win against the Medford Raider boys basketball team since 2004. So I think maybe that game will be on the minds of some of these guys again now, especially with it being the next game up. What do you got to do now compared to that first game around to just kind of fix what maybe needs to be fixed compared to that first game and just kind of go into Eagle River on 100% focus?
Well, it's going to be tough. They're a really well-coached team, and they got a lot of guys that can score it, so they have good balance. Really, we got to do a better job of defending the post. Gabe Smith really hurt us the first game. Thought we were slowing our rotations to double. And then we got to just identify their guys and keep them out of the paint. offensively, we were fine the first game. Defensively, it wasn't a typical Medford basketball game. So we really need to focus on being in position, helping early, and rotating hard to close out on shooters and holding one shot.
Before I let you go, so with Logan getting 1,000 points, obviously that's very hard for one high school athlete to do regardless, but to be the 9th player in Medford Raider history to do that, and the 3rd in your tenure as head coach, what has that meant to you? Now, being the 3rd right after my brother Cam Wenzel and then Peyton Kuhn from last year, what has that meant to you? Like, what stands out from Logan compared to, guys like Cam and Peyton that, just their ability to score?
Well, it's really what they all have in common. They love to be in the gym. They work really hard. They work hard at doing what we do. So what I love about all three of those players is they weren't just one-way players. They play defense, and they've worked hard from when they were really small, buying into what we wanted and really working on their shot. And obviously, you're going to be able to get shots in our offense. But every one of them, I saw each one of them evolve as they played, where they added different things to their game. So when teams took one thing away, they're able to score in another way. And I think you're seeing that with Logan, too, with more of him getting in the post. And as he improves on getting to the rim, you're going to continue to see that. He's going to get better and better with how hard of a worker he is.
Absolutely, and only a junior. You still have the rest of this season to go yet. It may not seem like a long season anymore, but you still have plenty to go. We'll see you down the road, Coach, and good luck on Friday. And then I believe we'll be back here for Mosinee. Awesome. Thanks, Coach. All right, and that will do it for me. Actually, you know what? We'll give you some quick stats here from post-game here. Rhinelander, they're led in scoring by they're actually led in scoring by Will Gretzinger, the sophomore, with 11 points, 3 threes. All those points came in the second half. Jackson Smith, all his points came in the second half as he went for 10 points. Jackson Zettler with 8 all in the first half. And, of course, Ryan Jamison, Ty Welk with 3 points apiece. Alex Huff and Justin Orth with 2 points apiece as well. So then for the Medford Raiders, they're led in scoring by Joe Sullivan, our Century 21 Relentless player of the game, who had a game-high 23 points. Logan Baumgartner, the Milestone man of the night, with getting his 1,000 career point, was second on the list with 15 points. Tanner Harabi had 10 points as well. 3 points apiece from Sam Blair, Zach Rudolph, and Brigham Kelly. 2 points from Charlie Kleiss, and 1 for 2 on the free throw line from Caleb Gooden. With that being said, we're going to wrap it up here with Neil and I. I believe you can always check sports the rest of the week. I don't have that schedule on me, but if you go to onfocus.news/sports, you can find out the upcoming events, whether it's here at Medford High School, Colby High School, or Spencer High School for the upcoming schedules. With that being said, from Neil Hodgen and Matt Wenzel, thanks for tuning in to Sports on Focus, and we will see you for our next event.